Hello, friends. Good day, everyone. I'm excited to be with you today again. This week we have an intriguing topic to discuss, but before we go in there, I just want us to imagine an environment where people celebrate each other, an environment where people encourage the culture of celebration, where people celebrate short wins together, where you get an encouragement for any little efforts that you put in. Imagine how effective you will be. Imagine the ripple effects of to your mental health. Imagine your morale. Imagine everything that kind of environment will foster. An environment that even if there's going to be anything about condemnation, is going to be constructive criticism rather than outright condemnation that leaves no feedback. Back in the years while I was still in the university for my third degree, I had an encounter with a professor who told me that the best way to move forward as a person in life is to celebrate little wins. Celebrate yourself. I mean, if you can celebrate yourself by winning just small, I mean, you should be able to celebrate others. That's where emotional intelligence also come in. Yeah, so this week I come your way again as your friend and colleague and Iman Dr. Akpuja James, an adjunct faculty member at Emmanuel University, North Carolina, in the United States of America. In the last few weeks, or in the last couple of weeks, we have spent some time, reviewing collaborative actions that strengthen the social ties among faculty members. This week's topic, commend, not condemn, for faculty effectiveness, is a follow-up to all my previous series. It is a follow-up to topics like social contracts, collaboration, complementing faculty colleagues, encouraging others. So it's in that chain. And so here are some implications actually. Before we go into it, let's look at some implication of the topic that we have this week. Commend and not condemn for faculty effectiveness. The first implication that will introduce to such work environment or institution is a positive work culture. Positive work culture. Fostering a culture of condemnation, of commendation, creates a supportive, of course, an encouraging work environment. When you commend, the work environment, the atmosphere is charged for effectiveness. People perform better when little efforts are celebrated and commended rather than condemned. Second, it boosts the individual's morale. When you commend your colleagues, you boost their morale. Acknowledging and appreciating colleagues' efforts can enhance job satisfaction and motivation. Imagine where you have an environment where everybody is satisfied with the job, where people are motivated. I mean, imagine the level of performance in that kind of environment. So your efforts to commend colleagues in the workplace or institution will boost their morale, will encourage and motivate them to do more. And when they do more, the organization is better, the institution is better, and you are all good for it. 3, it encourages collaboration. When I know that you appreciate my efforts, when I know that I'm being valued for what I do or the effort I put in, even within my colleagues, it encourages us to collaborate more. I'll be willing to discuss my shortcomings with you because I know that we can rub minds together. You don't condemn me, for what I do not know. You don't condemn me for my mistakes. And so we can collaborate better. And when we collaborate better, and together we can synergize and do more and take the organization to the right place. Okay. So number 4 is that it leaves a constructive feedback. Focusing on commendation can help faculty provide constructive feedback that improves teaching practices. When you focus on commendation, your feedback will always be positive. And when your feedback is positive and constructive, it improves teaching practices within that institution. Another one is talent development. Recognizing your colleagues strengthens your colleagues to do more. It helps them to develop the innate talents that you do not even know about, because that confidence is boosted, and when confidence is boosted, the innate ability in the person comes to the fore. So it's talent development. When you recognize colleagues' strengths, can help identify opportunities for professional growth and development. There are lots. People are embodiment of knowledge. People have a lot to offer. When your self-esteem is attacked, when your self-esteem is demeaned, then it becomes difficult for you to bring out those innate ability that will lead to professional growth and, of course, development, because you feel whatever you do is being condemned and not commended. So, the next one, of course, is that it reduces stress and is connected to my earlier point. A culture of commendation can reduce stress, anxiety, and by extension, mental health among faculty. It reduces stress, reduces anxiety, and when anxiety is reduced, mental health will also improve. So, very, very important. You can see that this is connected to health also. When your colleague is good, is healthy, I'm sure you appreciate it. But the reason to make that happen is continue to commend the efforts of that your colleague. Another one, again, of course, is that it improves student experience. It improves students' experience. When faculty feel supported and valued, they are more likely to provide better learning experience for students. When they feel supported and valued, they are more likely to provide better learning experience, for students. They are more likely to provide better learning experience for students. The last one, of course, not the least, is that it increased productivity. You would have seen that this tied to every other point that I made initially. When people are commended, when you commend people, when you do not condemn completely, rather than condemnation, let there be constructive criticism. There will be increased productivity, because commendation can motivate faculty to work more efficiently and effectively. When people feel value for what they do, they become more efficient, they become more prudent, and of course more effective. So today, as I conclude on this great topic of commend, not condemn, for faculty effectiveness, I'd like to conclude that faculty members who commend and not condemn their colleagues can create a positive and supportive work environment that enhances teaching, learning, and overall faculty effectiveness. I want all of us to learn something from this week's topic. The best way to work together is to encourage ourselves. No one is perfect. Imperfection is part of part of human beings. And so, if we acknowledge that people are fallible, then we should do everything possible to support each other, to support ourselves in our work environment, in the institutions where we find ourselves. rather than thinking about condemnation, thinking about competition all the time, thinking about what to do for the next person to be depressed. Why not just comment the little efforts and celebrate short wins among yourself so that you could encourage yourself and collaborate better for the institution to be a better place of learning? And if the institution is a better place of learning that encourages people and this kind of behavior and attitudes, it will attract more talents. People will come. And as it sure becomes a better place, of course, more students will have the institution as a preferred place of learning, and by so doing, the society will be good. When the society is good, it will trickle to the entire world being a good place. And of course, before you know it, we are building champions who will learn from us that, look, it is not all about condemnation. It is about commending one another so that we can grow together, okay, as friends and as colleagues. When we do that, everyone will be happy and the world will be a good place for all of us. Until I come your way again, remain focused on these teachings. Pick something valuable that you leave in your memory. Continue to appreciate this effort by liking these videos and subscribe to this channel so that each time I release a new video, you'll be the first to see that new video. Together, as we rub minds, we'll be able to build a wonderful society for ourselves, where all of us will be happy together as friends, as colleagues, as brothers, as sisters. Thank you so much. Until I come your way again, remain blessed. Thank you.